All right, y'all, take a look at this gentleman's video. He calls himself Dr. Dark Matter. He claims that he worked for NASA at one time because he provided patents for space travel and things of that nature. Well, they allegedly gave him this video of a satellite back in the 60s that went into, or basically filmed into, inner Earth, the hole at the North Pole. As it zooms in, take a look and notice how the structures within actually look like they could be carved or made by a being of some sort, maybe man, who knows. But also, I want you to look at something very odd or very interesting. What does that look like? It looks like an eyeball. And it brings me back to that German map of Earth and how it resembles an eyeball. And then think about the firmament and the lens of the eye and how it heals. Well, think about the lens of your eye. When you get something in your eye, it heals. And then think about something else. Think about ocean water and salt and tears. It's very fascinating to think about. I know it's a really long reach. I know it's a reach. But it makes you think maybe there is something to God is always watching. And what if we were on just a massive, giant eyeball? It's very weird to think about. And obviously, like I said, it's a reach. But sometimes I catch myself pondering over it and thinking, wow, that's really weird. What if it's possible? Who knows? I don't know. Either way, this is a fascinating video, and if it's real, wow, very interesting for sure. Also, take a close look at some of the shapes and the way the Earth looks in this old satellite video. It resembles beings. At least that's what it looks like to me. It makes you think that maybe the landscape was once alive at one time. Food for thought.
Welcome to part 2 of Dr. Dark Matter presents
Eyeball.
Video of the Inner Earth. I'm your host, of course, Dr. Dark Matter.
Structures.
Now, check this out. Righteous, and I do mean righteous scientists, have utilized the most sophisticated satellites on this planet to pan into
Black rock.
the North Pole for the first time and give you a glimpse of the inner Earth. And no, this ain't AI. This is the real deal, all right? So if you wanted to know why they don't want you to fly over the poles anymore and haven't for decades, this is why. You can see rivers, you can see lakes, you can see vegetation, giant trees, and entire mountain ranges in the inner Earth. And notice as the satellite is entering the Earth, you see a spin
Pyramid.
field effect. The torsion field that I was telling you about right there in part 1. If you haven't seen part 1, the video before this one, go and check it out. All right? 1.